assist and participate and be one of the speakers and sharing today. And with respect to where we are and the purpose of the poll, honored by Wayne's request to come here and knowing the history of the poll that others will be speaking to. What I wanted to do is I wanted to do a smudging, both of the space and of the poll, and invite you to join me in two things. One of them is a offering of tobacco that I brought, and I'll explain what the symbolism of that is. And then I'm going to do a pipe teaching, a ceremonial Native American pipe. You might know it as a peace pipe. Peace pole, peace pipe. I'll give you the significance of why it is called a peace pipe. And I'll get to that in a minute. But for the smudging, think of this as Australia, where things go backwards. Well, water goes down, smoke goes up. What you do with water, you do what with it? You cleanse. That's your body. This is for your spirit. So when we smudge, what we're doing is releasing the spirit of the medicine. Well, thank you. Can people in Ottawa hear me? So when you hear the sense of what it is that we're doing today, you'll hear it deeper within you. The smoke that you see here is the spirit of that medicine. So when you're cleansing, when you're smudging, what you're doing is you're cleansing yourself with the spirit of the medicine, and you cleanse where you need it. Okay. And because it's of the different medicines, there are specific teachings. This is a woman's medicine, and therefore it can be used for women who may be on their time. In Ojibwe culture and teachings and tradition, a woman that is on her time is most powerful. And what I mean by that is not a sexist thing, but it's a reality thing, it's a biology thing. Women experience 13 moon cycles, just like the moon, and that power can influence the tides. So that power needs to be honored and respected. But in our society and our history of today, we don't. So by smudging with sage today here, I'm honoring that energy of women so that they can be in the circle without assuming if you are or not on your time. But I'm going to come around now with the smudge. So if you have something on your head, you weren't born with a hat, so you just take off the hat. If you have glasses on, it blocks the cleansing of your eyes. You could pass as well too. I give you the option. You don't have to smudge. I'll come by to you, and if you just say, shake your head or say thank you, I'll move on. Okay? And it's not with any kind of judgment or anything. It's just respecting your choice. Okay?
Quoi? Bonne idée.
Et Will Morin, c'était une idée aussi.
Comment tu le connais?
Il était dans son... J'avais vu son roman dans le livre du tambour. Mais je ne sais pas s'il a porté son tambour. C'est le fait que c'est comme ça. Mais il y en a... Ah, ça y est, il est pas. Roda.
I don't have the fancy shell. This is a yard sale frying pan and a Value Village novelty shell. It's a shell. The shell symbolizes the water. That's why we use the shell for smudging, because that water is that relationship and connection to women and the earth and the lifeblood of Mother Earth. Okay? Everything has a symbolism and a meaning. And there's a teaching to all items. And get some more of the red dot.
Gonna get cleansed.
Just wanted to ask you.
Throw a chair, grab a seat there.
I just figured being aged before beauty. You got nothing to do.
C'est la seule qui l'a pas fait.
It's fun leaving advanced speeches.
Thank you for participating in this Smudge. Put the mic over so I can best I can. You want to come closer to see what I'm doing as well. I'll do my best. Can you hear me? Is it coming out of the mics? The Ojibwe word for this item is called puagan. It's puagan, the sacred pipe. The pipe itself, before I put it together, I want to give a teaching and explanation as its symbolism and its meaning. In our culture, our teachings, and our traditions, items, objects that are out there, when they come together for a ceremonial purpose, they become sacred items. This pipe that I have here, I have it wrapped in a fabric and covered in a blanket, and that gives it's the demonstration, or to the world, you don't know what's in it, but it's like a child. I carry it like a child. I honor it and respect it. I don't throw it around. I don't throw it around on the bed or whatever. It's always very carefully taken care of, and I have a case that I carry it in. And it's about recognizing that these items are not just things. They are with spirit. Of the items that we have when we do our pipe ceremony is the bowl. This is a bowl made out of red pipestone from Pipestone, Arizona. It's was made. This pipe was gifted to me and was made by an elder friend of mine, Joseph LaFord. And this bowl itself is made out of stone. So, as a symbol, what does it represent? Who does it represent? Nice and loud, everybody. The earth. Awesome. And that's its key. What gender is the earth? Female. Okay? This is the stem. The stem itself is made out of wood. What direction does the tree grow? If it grew up, it'd be a pole. What direction does the tree grow? In what direction? Just north?
Down.
Then
Up.
you're still saying a pole. What direction does the tree branches grow? What side of the tree do the branches grow? All of them. What direction do the roots reach out to?
All of them.
All directions. So if you put a set of eyes or a set of ears on the end of each branch and each root, what would it know? What would it see? What would it hear? Everything. And that, in its cultural teaching, the tree is a symbol of truth. When you have balance in your life, you know truth. When you found truth, it's that balance in all things, in relationships, in friendships, with nature, with your job, with your friends, with the world. That teaches us every day, every time the tree sways in the wind. Balance isn't static, it's okay? So this is a symbol of truth. The Ojibwe word for truth is I'll give you the root of the word in a second. The word for truth is debwe-win. Everyone say win.
Win.
That means the truth of all things, that inclusiveness, the truth, all truths. Not that there is a truth, but there are many truths. Two people eating the same piece of pie will taste it differently. That's a truth. It's not the same truth, it's a different truth. And that's its power. So the root in that word, debwe-win, is de, which means heart. And that the center of that tree, the center of the tree, of the stem, is that key. Where that truth is where that heart is. What gender is this? Male. I did a prayer with each of the items and offered tobacco to my smudge before I assembled this pipe. I bring these items together. So I honor them and acknowledge them. I give them a drink. Together, male to female. Balance. And when we see that balance in all things in nature, we understand the role of our teachings. Because where that pipe is balanced, it means that it has its purpose in helping find balance. That relationship and the roles that each male and female have is to come together for a common goal. If both of you share truth and you seek balance, you find peace. That's why it's called a peace pipe. Misunderstood by every person 150, 200 years ago when they signed the treaties, and the pipe was used to seal those treaties. It was sealed with those treaties with an understanding from Aboriginal people, but not understood in the same way. That the truth that was not heard. Peace is a partnership. The word respect in the Ojibwe language is minon den demoin. Again, minon de demoin. So the de means what?
Heart.
Heart. Just like debwe-win for truth, it's the heart. So minon den demoin. It has heart in it. But there's another key element in the word for respect, which is the de. So minon den demoin. It's also in the word for love, which is zoged-win. You can love your truck, but it won't love you back. True love is when it's reciprocal, mutual. Respect in the Ojibwe language is minon den de-moin. So respect literally talks about, from the heart, reciprocal. That's what these tools represent in the signing of those treaties and the hope for that peace to be achieved between the Europeans, the colonizers, the settlers, and European or Native American peoples. Those two peoples coming together, the Anishinaabe people, and the land that we are on is Anishinaabe territory. And I honor them and acknowledge them with the teaching of that tradition and those words, that we are in a land of a people that understood respect. But how do you teach respect? Do you demand it? Or do you give it? Has Aboriginal people been waiting for it to be reciprocated? That's what I ask. If we're truly to find peace, if we're going to honor that peace pole, we must understand what I gave as a teaching about the pipe, where peace to exist is that balancing of those two elements coming together for mutual benefit. It happens in all things and all elements in the universe. When I bring the fire to the pipe with the medicine inside the bowl that I loaded it, and I breathe in that air, that fire, that earth, that air, and I condense the air down the stem. What do you get when you condense air? Science class, grade 9. What do you get when you condense air? Water. Earth. air, fire, and water. 4 elements of the universe right here. So it's not just 2 pieces, 2 objects, 2 items. It's a sacred object that recognizes the elements of the universe in one ceremony. Ani jam daro ani nok masak mashumasak chibay na dok. Good morning guys. Nish nakas. Giwed nong nozman. Giwed nong nozman mainga nish nabe nozman. Na maman nish nakanik pa mashe benen shias. Mainga ndodam. Gibi wase ajen nangum. Igwichin dikid nangum gijgak. Wewe ne jimina ganawa okun wich mabans. Wewe ne ganawa. Igwich giyash kak makwe gamisyang bamadzum, gamisyang mijam, gamisyang bish, gamisyang wisyak, gamisyang zakigan, gamisyang seb. Gishmak. Quickly come around if anybody wishes to share the pipe with me to help me finish the tobacco in here. Come to you. If you wish to just pop, you're welcome to it. If you wish not to, I'll just place it on your shoulder and just press it. Okay?
What? Tobacco, I guess. Might be the only one though. So I saw the bikers over here. Bikers showed up.
Yeah, but they're gonna leave now because they don't need to do anything. They'll just have to come take a look anyway.
Yeah. my God.
What? See,
My-
they're quiet. I'm surprised.
Dad.
Better? Smoke that touch.
You're calm.
Hmm?
Don't want to record the pipe.
Oh no?
Mm-mm.